What's missing? There's something missing. We meal prep for success. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Caroline if you're new, and if you're not, welcome back to another meal prep video. I really don't mind cooking every day, but for some reason every developer in the city has decided that we must all have open kitchens and food smell in the house every day. Now that's another thing to tackle. So meal prep it is. Another reason why it's important for me to meal prep is because I want to maintain my gains. One thing about me, and I'm sure a lot of women can relate, is a girl dinner works just fine. Next thing you know, it's been 72 hours and all you've had is a sip of water, a Sprite Zero, and maybe a cracker here or there. So we meal prep for success. Without talking too much, let's get straight into the business. I want to start first by preparing all the proteins. There's a chicken wing recipe that I saw on TikTok. So I'm going to be preparing honey soy chicken wings. I want to prepare some chicken breast, which has multi-purpose function. Chicken breast, once you prepare it, you can use it in salads, you can use it in wraps. So I'm going to be preparing the wraps and the chicken breast, and then we'll be using the chicken breast as needed. And last, I'm going to prepare some beef. And then for the starches, maybe a bit of pasta here. I'm not sure even what's in the cabinets. Maybe there's pasta, or maybe rice, or maybe both. Whatever works. So I'm going to be standing here for a while. Anyway, enough. Let's get the ball rolling. For the chicken wings, I just separated the drums and the flats. First thing I'm adding is soy sauce. I'm almost out of soy sauce, but oh well. And as usual, our eyes do the work, eh? Garlic powder. I'm also going to add a little bit of cumin. In the recipe, it didn't mention any specific spices to add, so I guess you just add whatever your heart and your ancestors feel like is correct. A little bit of paprika, salt, and to make them a little bit crispy, I'm going to be adding a little bit of baking powder. Whenever I'm doing a meal prep video, I'm very cautious about showing the process of preparing chicken, because you have to act like you're dealing with a nuclear reactor. You know, you have to be so careful. How did you wash the chicken? Cross-contamination, this and that. Calm down. Calm down. Just mix everything up well. I didn't add any oil because I'm going to spray that on before I put it in the oven. While the chicken is in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the sauce for the chicken wings. We're going to be tossing the chicken wings in some honey and garlic sauce. To prepare this, I just crushed up some garlic. You know, you're getting old when you get excited about a garlic crusher, because I love this thing so much. For the sauce, I'm using a little bit of butter, my crushed garlic, some soy sauce and honey, and I'm going to be simmering that on low heat for a few minutes, and then I'm going to be tossing the chicken wings in this sauce once they're straight out of the oven. I've just remembered another reason why I don't like cooking every day. The noise, because I have to open the extraction hood and it's so noisy. The whole cooking process is overstimulating. Like I can't even use the audio from it because I have to turn it up on max, because again, open kitchen. Like it's just too much. It's just too much. I need whoever is inventing these things to try and figure out how to make it more silent. Of course, I know there are probably a lot of options that don't make as much noise, but yo. Anyway, so I'm just adding the sauce to the chicken wings, and this is just the icing on top. This chicken wings turned out amazing. Now for the beef stir fry, I'm going to be marinating the beef in a little bit of cornstarch and the soy sauce that I'm stretching to high heavens because I didn't know I had so little left, but it worked anyway. You don't need too much. A little goes a long way. This stir fry recipe, I saw it once and followed it once, and since then, every time I prepare it, I never go back to refer to the recipe. I just be doing my own stuff. I just really be doing my own stuff, so I couldn't even tell you. But I'm going to be adding some roughly chopped up vegetables to my stir fry, and I just picked out whatever vegetables I could find in the fridge. In this case, I had some onions and some peppers and some carrots, and that's it. I have just a little bit of beef, but I'm using this big pot because I don't like it when I'm frying stuff and then the oil jumps out of the pot onto the cooker surface. Like, I'd rather wash this one pot than wash this whole place. So that's why I keep using like extra large pots. For the last protein of the day, this is just some lightly seasoned chicken breast, which I'm going to throw in the air fryer. Lightly seasoned because, like I said, the chicken breast has multifunction, because I'm going to be using it to make wraps. I'm going to be using it to make salads and all that, so I didn't want to put too much seasoning on it. I put some garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, and a little bit of oil. The chicken breast goes into the air fryer at 190 degrees for the first 15 minutes. I will then flip them over and then add some more time on the air fryer depending on how well they're done. And then the last thing I'm getting into is preparing the wraps. You can definitely buy wraps already pre-made from the supermarket, but if you can make it at home, why not? The recipe for the wraps is so simple. I just add some salt, a little bit of oil and water to mix. Whatever you put inside the wraps is what carries the flavor, so there's not really much going into the recipe of preparing it. And this is everything I have prepared. So here we have our honey and garlic chicken wings. I've tried one of them. Delicious. The person who put that recipe on TikTok, you're the man. And then I have my stir fry beef with veggies, and I chopped up the chicken breast, and then some rice and my flour. I don't know what you call them, tortilla wraps or something. They're just wraps in general. And the wraps, I use them with the chicken breast. Sometimes I make a chicken wrap. Sometimes I use them with eggs in the morning and make a breakfast wrap. Basically, the possibilities are endless. I used to separate the meal prep into serving size portions. Like I have the smaller containers that I can serve a portion of rice and veggies, and that's one meal. But then I noticed it becomes so limiting, especially after, let's be honest, especially after day one. So why I do it like this is because I like to have the option of mixing and matching whatever I feel like having at that particular time. So I stopped pre-portioning them, and then I just put them in large containers, and whatever I feel like eating at that time, I will fish it out from the fridge. As you've noticed, the vegetables are missing, and those ones will be prepared as need be. I have frozen peas and carrots in the freezer, so those ones are pretty quick to prepare on the cooker for like 5 minutes, and then I can just add them maybe to a rice meal or something. Or fresh salads. I really don't like salad that has kept in the fridge. If the salad is not fresh and crunchy, I'm out. So that's why the vegetables are lacking. For now, the reason why I made these wraps is because I'm actually craving chicken wraps, so that's what I'm going to make now. But this will hold us down for a couple of days. Again, it doesn't look like much, but it goes a long way, and there's only 2 of us. So for the wrap, I just chopped up a little bit of cucumber and what are these called? Onions. Wow, my brain froze. And then I'm going to add a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of cheese, chicken breast, some light mayonnaise. I just wrapped it in foil to keep everything together. I did take a bite because my wrapping skills are not very good. But let's do a taste test. You can definitely throw this on a greased pan to just toast it on both sides. So if you want that nice crunchy bread. But for me, this is good enough. Plus, I'm also kind of tired of standing. So this is what I'm eating for now. What's missing? There's something missing. I should have added some chili because I like spicy anything. Spicy anything, actually. I do have some hot sauce. That's it for this video. I need to go and finish this in private, but thank you so much for hanging out with me as I meal prep. Thank you for watching the video all the way until the end. If you enjoyed it, like it, comment on it, maybe drop an emoji if you don't have a comment, and share it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.